Elias was born in a house where time smelled like old wood and sounded like ticking gears. His grandfather was a clockmaker, his father too, and by tradition, the craft fell to him. But Elias hated clocks. He thought time was cruel. Since he was a child, he associated the turning hands with pain. His mother died when he was 6. The living room clock stopped at the exact minute she passed. From that day on, he believed time didn't heal, only took away. But his father, silent, kept building clocks, and Elias, holding back his anger, began to do the same. Outwardly, he obeyed. Inside, he was burning. He became the best clockmaker in the region, but he never smiled, never created anything new. He only restored the old, repeated the past. One day, an old man entered the workshop. He had a serene look and a strange clock in his hands, ancient, but with one odd detail. The hands turned backwards. Elias frowned. "This is broken," he said, almost impatient. But the old man smiled. "Number, it was made this way. I want you to fix it, but don't correct the direction of the hands." Elias found it absurd, but he accepted, out of stubbornness, out of pride. As he disassembled the mechanism, something happened. Each piece seemed to tell a story. The mainspring had a tiny engraving to remember that the past also has value. The backward ticking started to echo differently in his mind, softer, deeper. That night, Elias dreamed of his mother for the first time in years. She stood still, smiling, but in the background, the clock hands spun in reverse. In the following days, the old man kept visiting the workshop just to talk. He spoke of time like it was a river, neither cruel nor kind, just constant. He spoke of loss, of memories, of love. Elias, though reluctant, began to listen. He began to remember, not the pain of losing, but the sweetness of what he had lived. When he finished fixing the reverse clock, something inside him had been repaired too. The old man returned, took the clock gently and said, "You didn't just fix a clock. You fixed what was broken in you." Before leaving, he said one last thing. Time doesn't take everything. It keeps what truly matters if you learn to listen. And he was never seen again. The clock in his mother's room, the one that had stopped, was now working. It didn't show the correct time, but it marked the memories. Elias now made a new kind of clock, one that played music with the hours. The workshop was filled with light. In the final scene, Elias hands a clock he made to a child with kindness in his eyes. He finally understood. Time is not the enemy. It's a mirror. And what we do with it is what defines who we are. Some pains time doesn't erase, but it transforms them if you allow it.